Hey guys, so today's post is kind of solidarity post because sometimes we just got to know that we're not alone. We're not the only ones that go through things, and that's one of the reasons for this Facebook group that I formed. I wanted solidarity, and so I'm gonna entitle this one "When You Just Feel Like Screaming," and or maybe when you have to scream. I don't know. Haven't decided yet. How many of you guys have been so mad and so upset and so overwhelmed with your load that you just had to let it all out? I'm the kind of person that I tend to keep things inside for a bit and then all of a sudden it just bursts out like a pressure cooker, you know. The steam just builds up and then I have to let it out. And I'm sure many of you guys can relate to that. I think that we are not alone in that sentiment. I think that it doesn't take an exceptional parent to have that sentiment. I think sometimes we are overwhelmed with the tasks and duties and responsibilities, whatever, of being a mother. Motherhood is one of those bittersweet blessings because obviously there are parents or moms or ladies out there, I should say, who want to be a mom so badly. They have miscarriages or they just can't conceive and they want to be a mom so bad. So Mother's Day kind of it's a double-edged sword for many people. It can bring about feelings of inadequacy. It can bring out feelings of just resentment and all kinds of negative things instead of the wonderful blessing that it is and that it should be. It is my belief that those people who are not biological mothers are mothers regardless. They are part of the tribe. I've had friends who have not yet married or have not yet been able to have that blessing of being a mother, and they are the best moms. Like they understand somehow they're able to be there when you need them, or they offer to watch your kids, or they enjoy your kids. You know, they say, hey, enjoy these moments because they just grew up so fast. They remind you, and it's like, how do you know this? It's like they just are part of your support group. And I'm sure that many of you out there probably can relate to that as well. But I want you to know that if you have a feeling of like that, of just you're overwhelmed with life, you're overwhelmed with whatever trials you're going through, it's okay to let it out. I think it's healthy. I think that it's important to do it periodically. I think it's great therapy. Punching pillows, go into your room, screaming into a pillow. So these are some of the things I've done. Gone into the closet and cried my eyes out, or gone into the shower and cried my eyes out, or gone into the car and cried my eyes out, and just screamed because I just could not handle the situation. I have been there. I've been there, and I'm sure many of you have too. And it's just, as y'all know, the things that I've been through. That's just a few things. I mean, I haven't shared everything that I've been through, and so we all have our things, we all have our trials, and some of them are sensitive or maybe too personal to share, and that I understand that. But just, remember that you're not alone. You're not alone in that feeling and in that sentiment. I think that we are the majority. I mean, the majority of mothers are overwhelmed, and they don't want to admit it, or they don't want to, they're trying to put on front and to, I know, and I'm guilty of this, being called warrior mom, and it's true. We are mama bears at heart. We will do whatever necessary for our children, and it's important. It's so important that we remember we're human. We're only human. We're only limited by what our bodies can do and our minds can take in, and it's so important to realize that we are not super women, even though as much as we try to be. We can't do it all. We have to have help. We have to have, just support. And it doesn't always have to be a casserole. It doesn't always have to be a tangible thing. Sometimes it's just a listening ear. Sometimes it's a text. Sometimes it's a phone call. The other day I received a phone call out of the blue from a friend, and we were able to talk. Another time I got a phone call from someone who I had not talked to in a long time, probably 2 years. And she's going through some things. And it made me feel good to know that she trusted me enough to share that with me. So anyway, I just want to remind y'all that we are a tribe. And it's okay to have down days. It's okay to, scream, yell, kick, whatever it takes to get through whatever we're going through. And we will get through it, okay? All right, those are my thoughts for today. As always, good luck on your journey, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.